Good morning, Mr. My name is Reza Octavia Kusumaningtyas. You can call me Reza. I am a Master of Law in Semarang State University. I have a question for you. First, what is the most famous Australian landmark? And question number two is, what are some what are what are some scholarship for international students in Australia? Thank you.
Okay. One moment, I'll just need to chase a little bit of information on scholarships.
I will help with the scholarship.
You'll help with the scholarship, okay. I'm quite comfortable with the landmark question. There's lots and lots of landmarks in Australia, both of a natural beauty, as in original, and also landmarks that have been man-made or constructed by human hand. So some of our natural landmarks would be the Blue Mountains, Ayers Rock. Bondi Beach is also very well known as a famous beach in Sydney. Some of our created landmarks would be the Opera House in Sydney, so that's very well known. Possibly one of the best known would be Sydney Harbour Bridge. I think everyone would know the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And it has a local nickname. We call it something different. We call it the coat hanger. You know when you put your coats on a hanger? Yeah, a coat, like your jacket. You know, I think it's gantungan pakaian.
Yes.
Gantungan pakaian. We call it that because of the shape. Yeah, because it looks like a coat hanger, we call the Sydney Harbour Bridge coat hanger. So that's what the local people call our bridge. It's a bit of what we call a nickname. So the other thing that's also very well known, particularly in Sydney, is an area called the Rocks. And that was a very, very special time when Australia was new. White settlers came to the country. Most of them were convicts, and they built this area around Sydney Harbour all out of sandstone. So these beautiful sandstone bricks that are quite large, and it's all done by hand. No machines, just everything's cut and put together, cemented and built by hand. So there was, of course, something to help raise the brick, but around the Rocks area, that area is still very much the same as when white people came to that country in the 1780s. So if you were to go there now, you would literally walk back in time to that particular landmark. So with regards to the other, please, Rohani.
Okay. I would help with the scholarship because I was an awardee of the scholarship. There are two things. First one is LPDP, that is by our government.
Yeah.
If you want to take LPDP, prepare yourself from now. You must have very strong academic record and also clear plan how you are going to study. But if you want a scholarship from the government of Australia, you can take Australian awards. Used to be OZIT. When I was there, it was OZIT. I was there 20 years ago. And I lived in Pak Rodney's house. Pak Rodney used to be my landlord. He is my bapak kos, alright, when I was in Sydney, right? So, two things that I suggest to you, either LPDP or Australia Award. The difference, you can find the detailed difference from their websites,
Yeah.
but to my perspective, the scholarship from the Australian government is very reliable. They are on time in giving you money, and they are very trustworthy. Try it. Competition is very tight. The competition is very tight. But of course, and this is the correct thing you do. You come to an English course to prepare English. Huh? No English, no scholarship.
Yeah, that's correct. No English, no scholarship. Okay, thank you for the explanation, Mr. Rodney. Okay, Reza, this report is for you, and you want to take picture? Oh, okay.
You're welcome. Sama-sama.